Namaste, beautiful people. So this time I'm doing things a little bit differently. Um, so we're just gonna have a video for the whole section. I'm also going to pick your cards while shuffling in the video, which I have not done before. So we'll start off with the card that you picked, and then I will be picking 2 more cards from 2 other decks during the reading and explain what those meanings are for you guys. Let's get started. So card number 1 is already picked. So you guys for card number 1 have picked psychic development. So for you guys, this is an important time. You are becoming aware of your gifts and abilities, and it's kind of a nurturing phase for you guys. So I think it's kind of good if you kind of give yourselves time to investigate this, read some books, some things you might be interested in. As psychic development occurs, you kind of initially want to learn about it anyway, so you guys are probably already doing that, going to seminars or gatherings, or just becoming amongst people that can kind of help you through this development is really good for you guys. So really exciting picking this card, because you are going to get into more of your gifts and abilities, and you kind of need to nurture these as these progress. So that is your card number 1. Our next card will be of, wow, we almost did ourselves a card there. So our next card will be a spirit animal card. So yeah, I've never kind of shuffled on camera before, so this is kind of weird for me. I will either let a card jump out, or I can also pick a card if there's nothing coming out for us, which may be the case. Alright. So we've got 2. I'm just going to pick the bottom one. Actually, no, I'm going to pick the 2 for you. You guys have 2 cards, which you might need 2 messages. So let's start with the first one. We have the giraffe spirit. So see the big picture. So for you guys, there's some things occurring at the moment. I feel like there is an actual, not so much an argument, but there is some conflict that's happening at the moment, and you guys are being asked to kind of step back and have a look at this, see it from other perspectives. Perspective is a big thing, because it's so easy to get caught in our own head and seeing what we see. And for you guys, it's kind of stepping back and saying, okay, well, this has happened, and they're accusing me of this because of that, but they might have seen it in a different way. I tend to have this issue a lot with communication. I mean one thing, and someone else takes it on as another. So kind of it's stepping back and not being so quick to see what we think we can see, and take it from a different perspective. Okay, so that is super important for you guys. I'm getting that message. It's super important for you guys to see it from a different light. And then we have the swan spirit, so it's time for a deep dive. So I feel like you guys have not so much trying to decide on something, but you have been working towards something, and it's kind of taking that deep dive is taking that leap of faith. So the dive is kind of going within and doing the hard work before you get the payoff. So having that dive is like, for a swan, like the deep dive is going under, kind of getting ready before coming up and seeing this beautiful picture. So for you guys, it's kind of like having to do some hard work before there's a payoff. So that is your message, is doing the hard work before the payoff, is what I'm getting. And now we have our last card, which is the Starseed Oracle. I feel like this is why I don't shuffle on camera, because sometimes you do take a while before you get a card, and sometimes I have like nothing to say. But I had a message this morning that was like, you have to do the reading this way, and I didn't really want to, so this is all new, but I like new is challenge. Sometimes it's good to do. Okay, you guys have 3 cards. Now, you guys have lots of messages today. You guys are obviously not listening to your spirit guides. Are trying to get through a lot of messages at once, which is really overwhelming, but we'll try to get through this. Okay, so we have the 7 Star Sisters, birth and creations, tapestry of life and expression. I feel like this is to do with the deep dive. So you guys are working on yourselves or something, and you just kind of have to do this kind of hard work and getting everything together and like building and to birth whatever this is, this creation, this new you, or something is to come out from this. We also have the Messenger, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. So this is bringing harmony and balance at this time of creation. So now is a good time to do the dive, because you've got that balance and harmony within, so you can kind of work on this without stressing. Nothing's gonna go wrong within this time, so it's a good time to get through all of that. And the Lost Lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before, so whatever you're birthing and creating, you've actually done this before. You've done this in past lives. This is something that you're good at. This is something that people have always said you're good at. It's something you need to do and trust in yourself a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is your soul purpose. So you have found your soul purpose, and you're working on kind of almost like perfecting it before letting it all out for the world to see. So this is good timing for you guys. It is not ready to be laid out yet, so you still have a bit of hard work to do before you can kind of put it out there. So you're just being told that you are being the gift of balance and harmony, so you have time to create and perfect this before you bring it out for the world to see. And yeah, so a lot of hard work for you guys before you can bring this thing out. It's not ready at the moment, so don't rush in it. Being told not to. Don't ever rush what this is, this new you, or this white thing, or this thing that you're creating. Definitely be told not to rush it, because you're getting a little bit impatient. Other than that, that is your messages for today. I hope it wasn't too hard to watch me shuffle. I am still pretty new to like shuffling. I do sometimes do shuffling a different way, so I'm trying something new. And yes, this is your messages for, I feel like this is almost like an upcoming month, these messages. So this message had a lot to tell you for this month, and it's really about working on yourself and kind of perfecting whatever it is that you're about to put out there. So blessings, love and light, and thank you guys for watching.